Join me as I dive into the emotional moment when Bill Cosby breaks down in tears over Malcolm's last words. Can I handle the intensity of this scene? Bill Cosby, a name synonymous with comedy and entertainment, has left an indelible mark on American culture. Yet, his legacy is complex, marred by controversy. But there's another figure from history whose words have a profound impact on Cosby. Malcolm X. Malcolm's final messages were powerful and thought-provoking, and for Cosby, they seemed to stir up a deep emotional response. What Bill Cosby just did at Malcolm Jamal Warner's funeral has fans stunned, heartbroken, and speechless. After years of silence and scandal, no one expected Cosby to show up, let alone deliver the tribute that left the entire room in tears. But what he said, it shocked even the family. And what happened moments after, you won't believe it. The world is still reeling from the shocking and heartbreaking loss of Malcolm Jamal Warner, a man who wasn't just an actor, but a symbol of black excellence, beloved for his role as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. But no one could have predicted what would unfold at his private funeral service. And at the center of it all, Bill Cosby. Yes, after years of being in the shadows due to his own controversies, Cosby made a rare public appearance. And what he said shook the room to its core. In this video, we're diving deep into the emotional roller coaster of Malcolm Jamal's final farewell, the unexpected return of Bill Cosby, the tribute that no one saw coming, and the mystery surrounding their last interaction before Malcolm's sudden death. We've uncovered insider details from sources close to the family, verified footage, and accounts from those present in the room. You'll hear what Cosby really said, how the cast reacted, and the one sentence that left even Malcolm's mother sobbing. You don't want to miss a second of this, and because just when you think you've heard it all, the most shocking part is still to come. The entertainment world was shaken to its core when news broke that Malcolm Jamal Warner, age 54, was found unresponsive after what was described as a tragic drowning incident. Sources close to the investigation confirmed that Malcolm had been staying at a private waterfront property for what was meant to be a quiet retreat, but it turned into his final destination. Reports say that he went for an early morning swim alone, something he often did to clear his mind and stay grounded. But when he didn't return after hours, a close friend became concerned. Authorities were called, and it wasn't long before rescue divers made the grim discovery. Malcolm's body had been submerged for several hours before being recovered. But here's what truly haunts everyone who loved him. Just days before his death, Malcolm reportedly sent cryptic messages to a few close friends. One text read, "If I leave here tomorrow, just know I tried my best to heal." Was this a sign of emotional distress? A farewell? Or simply a misunderstood moment of reflection? Fans and family alike are asking the same question. Adding to the mystery, insiders claim that Malcolm had recently been dealing with an overwhelming legal matter, something that was weighing heavy on his heart, possibly linked to royalties, personal family disputes, or something darker no one saw coming. No drugs or alcohol were initially reported at the scene, but toxicology results are still pending, leaving even more room for speculation and pain. His sudden departure has not only devastated the black entertainment community, but left a gaping hole in the hearts of his co-stars, friends, and especially his fans who grew up watching him on screen. And while the world mourned quietly, what happened next at his funeral took everything to a whole other level. Malcolm Jamal Warner's funeral was supposed to be a private, intimate farewell, a gathering of close family, friends, and co-stars who had walked with him through decades of fame, heartache, and personal triumph. Held in a quiet chapel nestled in the Hollywood Hills, the service was planned with precision. No media, no chaos, just love and remembrance. The chapel, dimly lit with soft white candles, echoed with the quiet sobs of attendees. Malcolm's mother sat in the front row, clutching her chest as gospel hymns whispered through the stained glass sanctuary. Photographs of Malcolm, from his childhood days to his time as Theo Huxtable, decorated the altar. And though no cameras were allowed, the room felt like a sacred vault of shared pain. Reconciling the comedic genius with the controversies surrounding his personal life can be challenging. Bill Cosby's career was built on laughter and entertainment, but the allegations against him have significantly tarnished his public image. When we look at his reactions to historic figures like Malcolm X, it adds another layer of complexity to his persona. Malcolm X was a pivotal figure in the civil rights movement, and his words continue to resonate with many today. Cosby has often been associated with the civil rights movement, using his platform to advocate for change. His connection to Malcolm X, in particular, is intriguing. Malcolm's last words, "Black man, if they don't see it, they'll get it," suggest a call to action and a reflection on the struggles faced by African Americans. For Cosby, reflecting on these words seems to bring up a mix of emotions. The moment Cosby breaks down in tears is a poignant one. It's a reminder that, despite his tough exterior, he's still human. The weight of Malcolm's words, the reflection on his own legacy, and the historical context seem to become too much for him. This emotional response opens up a conversation about how we process grief and regret, especially in the face of personal controversies. What triggered this response in Cosby, and what does it say about his connection to Malcolm X's message? In reflecting on this moment, we see the complexities of emotional responses to historical figures, especially when personal controversies come into play. Bill Cosby's breakdown over Malcolm's last words is a powerful reminder that our public personas and private lives are often intertwined. This intersection of history, emotion, and personal legacy makes for a compelling discussion. If you have any thoughts on Bill Cosby's reaction to Malcolm X's last words, share them with me in the comments below. Also, check out my other videos exploring the intersections of civil rights, celebrity culture, and historical reflections. I think you'll find them thought-provoking. Thanks for the watching and subscribes.